Hello, it's Jim. Right, okay, I had to make a video because I've had my mailboxes going absolutely bonkers. The the big debate, company forced or team forced. And I'm going to try and cover this, I'll be honest, I'm going to try and cover this as in, impartial as I can, but I have to be transparent. Want or I would prefer this to be a team force matrix, but I'm going to show you both examples in this video of what a because the reason I'm making the video is because I've had so many mails and I honestly don't think well, I thought more people understood how a team forced or a company force matrix work, and the messages I'm getting on my emails and my PMs is showing us that there's a hell of a lot of people don't understand how it works, which is surprising because they've purchased positions in a matrix and a lot of people aren't 100% sure. So a few people have asked us already, can I make some sort of video to visually show them, what's what. So again, I'll be transparent. I want this to be a team force matrix. I personally think, my personal opinion, if it stays the way it is, it's not going to go anywhere. I'll be truthful, but I will present. Like I said, I'm going to try and present impartial, but I want to be transparent. I'll get rid of my face anyway, and I'll share the screen. Okay, so the difference between I've made a diagram. If I can find it, I've made a diagram. I'll just get rid of some of these. How do I do this? 1 second. Just give us a second because I'm playing with this new software, what I've downloaded, and it's there's a few things I have to figure out how to do it. Let's have a look. Right, so hopefully you're seeing this diagram somewhere. 1 second. If I get the right one. No, I'm still trying to find the right screen. I can't seem to get rid of this. I'll just move this out of the way. You can't see what I'm moving, but there's little boxes all over the place with this new software. Right, okay. Company forced. This is how it's actually as is right now. And I'll try and explain this as best as I can. So a 2x2 matrix, this is example the first person in the system. So that's this again resonates to everybody who's joining this. You could be joining in this position or this position. It's exactly the same. This is just an example of your position or the first position in the system. So at the first position, and then you've got 2 people on the next level, on your level 1, 4 people on your level 2, and you can see here I've put some numbers on the side. 16 people on your level 1, 2, 3, 4. Level 5, 32 people, 64, 128, 256, 512, 1024, and so on. You can see the numbers. You see how fast. I think that's 14 levels, 16,384 people per level. Okay, and then it doubles up every level. Just it doubles up. So let's just say, as is now, company force matrix. Now I joined this as a founder, and I know there was 100 founders. 100 founders got purchased 1 spot and were charged $10. So we know there's 100 before the doors open. There was 100 positions. Okay, so that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, level 7. So we know level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've only put 6 levels in there, but we know level 7 is all full. Okay, so let's just say we'll say that's 7 levels. We know those are all full. Okay. Now the company force matrix in the ideal world, everybody who joins the program goes out there and joins the program, pays a position or multiple positions, and promotes. Okay. In the real world, that's not happening. Okay. Ideal world, a company force matrix is absolutely perfect. If every single member goes out and promotes and brings new people in and purchases new products, it's advertising platform as well. So you're purchasing every time someone purchases advertising products, Some people buy multiple positions, but let's just say this. Well, use me. I'll say this is me, just as an example. So this is my positions are full right now. Now I go out and I promote this project. Okay. And I'm waiting. Let's well, just try and sort. There's two at the end. So let's just say that you've joined me. Okay. Let's just say I go out now. Those are all full. I go out now and I bring somebody into this system. So that's Jim's Direct. Okay. I've went out and I've sponsored this program. Somebody signed up under Jim. That person has now joined the system there. Okay. Then the next spot fills up, so that level's full. Okay. This is again the company forced. So what happens now is the company forced fills from left to right. First, it completes the whole level. Okay, and then it moves on to the next level. So this person who's just joined by my link is now waiting for a position to be two people to be filled under him. And let's be honest, there's a lot of people are just joining and not doing anything and waiting for spill. Okay, so let's just say now Jim's still, again I'll use me as an example, Jim's promoting. Okay, that level's full. We'll say that's level 8 or whatever it is, but it's irrelevant what level. But actually it isn't irrelevant because each level doubles up. So remember, it's 2, 4, 8, 16, so on, so on. But so I go out, I'm still promoting, and this person I've just brought in on my referral link, he's going to be waiting. I think what level were we? 250, no, 512 positions have to be filled. Okay. Before he sees one person placed under him. So all of these positions in the company forced will fill one by one, left to right. Okay. So all of those positions have to be filled before this person sees anybody underneath them. And the same scenario goes on. As each level gets bigger and bigger. As you see, by the diagram, just on level 14, 16,000. Say you were on level 14, and again, it could be on level 13 or level 12. Let's say level 12, which I think in this case is pretty feasible. I think looking at the numbers of the matrix, the positions that I purchased. 1 second. Just have a look at them. Positions that I purchased, the last number was 1,939. So if you look at 1,939, we should be looking on. I'm struggling with the software. You'll have to forgive us. 1,139. We're looking at this level, so that's level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're looking on 11. Level 11 at least. As is, at least that's based on nobody purchasing positions after I just purchased. So the person who I just brought in, say this person would have to get before he sees anything in his system, he'd have to get like 2,000 nearly 2,000 people before he sees anything. Now that doesn't, let's just say, I'm not just saying that this person here is just going out and not promoting. Let's say he promotes and he promotes and he promotes and he's a grafter and he's a worker. Those positions still have to be filled before he sees any rewards for his work, promotion work. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I'm trying to come across as independent, but I'm not. I think people will see that I'm not a big fan of this company forced the way it is. Because like I said, this person you could join and you could go out and promote and promote and promote, and you could be filling up all the people who are not doing anything. It's just there's too many numbers per level before you actually see any rewards. And again, in the ideal world, if everybody's promoting and everybody's doing their bit, should we say, just bringing in 2 people. If every single person brought in 2 people and then they brought in 2 people, you would never have that problem. But that's never happening. We all know that. It doesn't happen. And as the levels are going down, all you're going to get from my view is a Facebook group full of people who drop a few, $5 or what have you, and start screaming, "Where's my spillover?" But the damaging part is this person here could be a top promoter, and I know I've got monster promoters in my team, absolute monsters who own multiple programs, who are ready to promote this, full on, but they've already said they won't promote it full on as is. Now let's just say this person is a real hard worker, and he's spending time, he's spending his real estate, should we say, if he's owns programs and whatever, and he's showing this program on his platforms. This is just an example. Do you think that that person's going to hang around when all his efforts is not getting any results? And the reason, he could be getting 100, 200 sign-ups, but remember, those levels have to be filled up before this person sees anything from his hard work. Okay, so that's something I'm looking at this. It's not working because the way I see it, the launch was like a lead balloon. There's not enough workers in this team. And I'll give you an example. May Direct, I joined this program. May Direct messaged me, he's a well-known marketer. Within 10 minutes of the soft launch, he was sending out emails saying, "Oh, stop promoting it." Maybe he had some discussion with the admin, I honestly don't know, politics or whatever. But I thought, well, where does that leave me? I've just joined this person. And he was a founder, obviously. I was number 26. And he's brought in 100 people. He's telling his team not to promote it and not to fund. So it's kind of left me high and dry as far as my personal position. But anyway, Team Forced. We'll go over to Team Forced. So we've got the same scenario. Okay. Now let's just say I'm going to change that to blue. I'm going to try and explain this a little bit better. So Team Forced, Company Forced, we know it goes from left to right. They fill up every position. It doesn't matter who sponsored them, where they came from. The next open position gets filled left to right. Okay. Team Forced. Now let's just say I've joined this. What level did I say I was? So we know on this level before we even started. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're on level 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're on level 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're on level 7 before the doors even opened. Okay, so that's like the numbers are going to accumulate very fast. So let's just say this is, I can't put as many dots in here because the screen's not big enough. But let's just say this is Jim. So let's just say Jim joined here, random. We'll just take this as Jim. Okay. So I've joined this program in here, and now this is based on a Team Force system. Now Jim goes out and he promotes. Okay. And I've brought in, I think, 54 people. You can't see, that's another fault. You cannot see in the back office who's funded and who's not, which I would like to see that change. But let's just say, I go out and I bring in 2 people. The Company Force, they will go in the, start filling up left to right. It could be 6 miles down to the right, who knows. Jim wouldn't see squat. Okay. Now if I bring in 2 of my people, and again I'm going to change these to green. So these are Jim's directs. Okay. And then this person brings in a direct. They won't fall over here somewhere. As a Team Forced, they would fall under this person. So I want to change the color because it's confusing. So this person and this person, I brought these in. These 2 people go out and promote. They're workers. Okay. They go out and promote. They're bringing in. The people would land under his team. Okay. This one wouldn't see squat from this one because they're landing under him. This one brings in 2 people. They go under him, obviously. Okay, so this team, You know, as again, this is Jim. Jim's brought in these 2 people. They have gone out and brought in 2 people. This team are seeing. I'm just going to try and put some lines in here. So if you can imagine your triangle, I'll try and do this as you know. This is Jim's team. Now I know when I go out and promote this like a lunatic, this is not you know artistically designed, but that's Jim's team. Just an example. That's my team. So everything what you know Jim brings into to this program, obviously the people, everyone has to be a little bit responsible for their own actions. I think that's my vision. Now I know if I go out and promote this program, we'll just fast forward a bit, like you know, so that these people bring in some people, and again you have the same scenario. Some people are not promote, some people will promote, but what you're going to see is you're going to see in your team your hard work over here, and let's just say this person only brought in one person. This person brought in 2. This this one brought, you know, you got some gaps, because this is a big question. Will I still get spillover? That's the wrong question, but I get it anyway. As your team, as a team force matrix grows, I'm promoting, and I'm promoting it hard because I know my rewards are going to fall in my team. The people who below me are promoting it. You know, some are, some aren't, should we say? So we still have gaps, okay? But the people above you, those 3 people are promoting. And now on the left-hand side, you know, you've got gaps are going to get filled from the people that I bring in, because I bring in somebody now, they're going to go straight into the nearest empty spot, okay? Which would be, in this case, I'm not doing this very well, am I? You know, in this case, it would fall into that position. If this person brought in, or me or this person, it would drop in there. The next position on the right-hand side would drop in there. So spillover will still happen within your team. Another thing what will happen is, in a company forced, say you buy 6 positions. I'll just go back over to the company force, so I don't want to. Right. Let's just say you bought, this is you, and you bought 6 positions. Just an example. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those positions would be filled like that. Okay. So you would have to wait for all of those positions in the company force matrix, depending on what level you're on. It could be 16,000 or 8,000 positions filled that way before you see anybody in a company force matrix under your positions that you've just purchased. Okay. By that time, that person's gone off and started promoting something else. In a team force matrix, let's say this person bought 6 positions. Okay, those 6 positions would fill 1. 1 second, I want to do it like this. Let's just say this person brought in 6 people, purchased 6 positions. Whatever, it could be the gold, bronze, silver, it's the same. So this person's brought 6 positions. The positions would land like that. You'd be filling your own matrix, and you'd be filling your own team's matrix. Okay, so if effectively, if you know, this is you bought 6 positions, 2, 3, 4, 5, you would cycle yourself into the next position already and get yourself a bunch of ad credits. In company forced, and you bought 6 positions, those positions all have to be filled before it starts the next level. It will not start in any circumstances the level below until left to right is completely finished. And that's why I see a lot of complaints. Well, yes, I see a lot of complaints. I don't understand. I've got 2 people on my level 1 and then it stops. This is why, because, example, these people, you know, the level below them has started filling up. So this person has got 2 people. Let's say they've joined. You've got 2 people. This person's got 2, this person's got 2, and 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, so on and so on. But then they'll never see anybody on the next level until all of the positions that way, on the right hand side, are filled. Until it starts filled, then it'll start filling the next level. Bear in mind, in this game, most will not, and I repeat, I have no shame in it. If it carries on like this, I will not spend number one my time promoting when majority is not promoting, and it would it's why would I have an advertising budget. I have my own platforms, I have my own ad sources. Why am I going to spend my time advertising this program as is when the majority is not doing anything, and my team and myself are not going to see any benefits? Look at that, 16,000. Can you imagine? That's just level 14. We already know we're on this level. We could be on this level. I honestly don't know, but 16,000 people have to join before I get a return on my investment, which the investment is number one, my time, and then obviously my paid ads. Top marketers. Again, I was chatting with the top, and again, if you don't know me, I don't BS. I have a top marketer in here who I was chatting with on Skype, and he's already said that he will not put it on his platforms as is, because why would he? He's never going to see a return, on his real estate, shall I say. So anyway, I hope this video helps. Again, I've tried to be impartial, but again, I know I have to be honest. If it's not team forced, I will not promote it. I cannot promote it. Not like this. Again, in the ideal world, I don't want to waffle. In the ideal world, that's a perfect system. Everybody does what they're supposed to do, but that's not what's happening. Okay, I'll stop the video. You might have to watch it twice because I'm a bit stumbly on this one, to be honest. I hadn't really prepared. I didn't know I was going to be making a video, so I haven't really prepared that well. Okay, so have a good one, and place your vote in the poll.